Hi, it's me. Oh my gosh. I can't remember the last time I filmed a video. It's been that long. It's been a minute, as they say. um, yeah, it's been a long time. I haven't really felt the need or just felt motivated or just haven't been feeling it, right? To record and to talk about myself, to yap about different things. And I think lately I have just been reflecting so much. I think it's because it's the end of the year. It's almost 2026. Oh my gosh, where did the time go? I feel like every time I hang out with someone, I will all I will always say, "Oh my gosh, time flies." Okay, that's like the Chan conversation starter pack. I will always say that. Okay. Where did the time go? Time flies. Or how's the weather? Or just life is so funny, isn't it? Like I will always say those those three things. But anyway, yeah, time flies. I Okay, now I think I remember it's been maybe like 5 months since I last filmed a video. That's crazy, right? It's almost 2026. I've been reflecting so much. I think what spurred it on was that I went to watch Wicked Part 2 with some friends a few weeks ago. And I watched it with the same friend I watched Wicked Part 1 with this time last year. And that got me thinking, like, oh my gosh, it's been a year. I watched it with you a year ago. 1 year ago, my life was so different. Guys, it was radically different. It's kind of like comical how different my life turned out to be. Um, and the events that transpired, just everything. I could not have predicted any of it to have happened this year. Like, the end of last year, I would have never thought my life would have turned out to be like how it is today. Like, it's that different. And so, yeah, I've just been thinking about that a lot, reflecting on everything that I did this year and everything that I didn't get to do. And it's just crazy to me. I 1 year ago today, and I think that's also what made me really just want to sit down and talk and make a video. 1 year ago today, December 2nd, this time last year, I was laid off from my job. And it's the anniversary of my first video that I put out there that I was laid off, and I tried to, create content and all that. So it's been a year. I I'm all okay. I don't even know what I'm gonna say. I'm almost at like a loss for words of just how fast time goes by, and life doesn't stop for anyone, right? It's been a tumultuous year, I gotta say. Okay, a lot of ups and downs, the highs and the lows. Some days I feel like life is just kicking me in the shins. Some days I'm so sad, I feel so much pain, just so unmotivated, just all these feelings, right? But then some days life is great. I'm so thankful, I'm so grateful to be alive. So really just a roller coaster of emotions this whole year. Yeah, it's been a year. And I think I even said that in my last year's video about the previous year, right? So just these past couple of years, right, have just been so crazy. But I feel like I've just recently only started to really live a life of my own, and I am so thankful for that. To have my own experiences, to make my own decisions for myself, to take agency, right? To take responsibility of my actions, to decide what I want to do, and make peace with the decisions I've made and live with the consequences. So I it's kind of weird to say, but I really have felt like I've just started to live life, these past couple years, this past year. So, yes, it's been hard. There's been really challenging times where it's just I'm being tested, right? Oh my gosh, it's been tough. But with all that, I don't think I regret any of the decisions I made. I don't regret I don't regret where I am today. I'm thankful where I am today. I really do. At the time, I thought, getting laid off was a blessing in disguise, and I still believe that. I think being laid off was one of the big turning points of my in my life. So, since then, um, instead of just getting bogged down by what I couldn't achieve this year, I realized that I did a lot this year for myself. Um, that I wouldn't trade for the world. So, I went on a solo trip to Japan. Who would have thunk that? I would have done that. I went to Oklahoma and slept in a tent for 2 weeks at my sister and brother-in-law's house. So I went to Europe. I did so many different things. I started an internship. Um, I tried out different random part-time jobs. I really tried to put myself out there. I really tried, and I tried to be as vulnerable as I could, express my feelings as much as I can, which I'm still working on. I'm still working on trying to build and strengthen my relationships, of course. And it's just so many things have happened this year in all aspects of my life. My career wise, all oh my gosh, don't even get me started on career wise, okay? A lot of ups and downs there, but I do believe everything will work out eventually. I'm still young. I'm 28. Um, which anyway, so many people, I think that I'm like 18 to 22 range, which, dude, yeah. So anyway, sorry, just wanted to flex real quick. So yeah, job wise, career wise, oh my god, friendships. I've met so many great people this year. Lots of great connections, and so I'm really thankful for that. Um, for the people I've met, the friends I've made. It's the friends that you make along the way. Anyway, yes, friendships. A lot happened with a lot of things happen with family too, right? Friendships, job, career wise, even health wise. Oh my gosh, I hurt my ankle and I was like out for like 2 months, but I recovered right before I went to Europe. Right, so there's that. Really getting back in with fitness and really prioritizing that health and fitness. Just so many things in my life I did not anticipate. So many things happened that I didn't expect at all. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'm where I am today because of everything that happened, the good and the bad. And I am really thankful for where I am today. It's really taught me to I okay. You know what? I feel like I've just learned a lot of life lessons this year. When life has humbled me, right? That's when it's really challenged me to adopt different perspectives to really grow, right? So something that I've really have been um learning and accepting is that, the more I try to control, the more I try to expect or just try to get a certain outcome of something, the less at peace I feel with myself, right? Whenever things don't go exactly as planned, because nothing goes exactly as planned. This year was a testament to that. These past couple years, right? Nothing goes as planned. And I'm really trying to make the most out of the uncertain, right? It's the beauty in the little moments and the uncertainty that makes life more fun, more enjoyable. So, well, yes, I try to embrace that. It's hard. It's tough because I have an idea of what I want, and then sometimes it's like, nope, you're not gonna get that. But really, it's another life lesson is to segue into that is it, life will never life won't get easier, right? Things will always happen. Curveballs will always be thrown at you. Just things will always happen that you can't control. But the thing that you can control is, reframing your mindset, unprogramming your beliefs, and reprogramming them to help you live a life that's just embracing the beauty in the unknown, the beauty in, even the bad things that happen to you. Because all of that, yeah, it's really just, shifting your mindset in that and really believing that everything will work out, everything will be okay. And if it, something that you may have really wanted just wasn't meant for you, and something greater, you were meant for something greater, just really believing in these things, really believing in yourself. You know, the it's really helped me to take life head on, face it head on, because truly believing that I can bounce back from anything, um, kind of just stops me from feeling afraid to do something, right? So, yeah, it's tough when things aren't going as planned, um, when certain things don't work out, when certain connections die, or something wrong happens. It's really rough. It's painful, but really, at the end of the day, I truly do think that everything that's meant for you will come to you, and we shouldn't settle for anything less. Um, there's a lot of times where I thought in the moment I really wanted it, oh my gosh, but then in hindsight I'm like, wow, I'm so grateful that that didn't actually happen for me. So it's a lot of trusting the process and just trusting and believing in yourself, believing in myself that everything will work out. And even if things don't work out, that I can handle it, right? Because there hasn't been anything that I haven't overcome this far. So, this year, as crazy as it was with all the ups and downs, there's a lot that I accomplished, and I am really proud of myself, for everything that I've done for myself, making decisions for myself, taking control of my life, taking responsibility for my actions. All of this, all of this, in an effort to create a beautiful life for myself, a life that I really love. I'm proud, um, and I'm gonna keep going. I can't even imagine what next year will bring, but I'm excited. Um, hey, if things don't work out, it's for the plot, right? It's just for character development. But hey, yeah, this year, really, I'd say in the past like 6, 7 months. Okay, I had to try to throw that in there. Okay, but yes, I'm thankful for a lot of what happened this year. I don't regret a lot of what happened this year, a lot of what I decided, and I'm excited to see what next year brings. Um, yeah, I hope to whoever's watching this, it gives you the courage to, just put yourself out there and to experience life, to love, um, even if that could lead to heartbreak, to just go for that job, right? Or pursue that passion that you always wanted to deep down but felt afraid of failure, afraid of being judged. Just really put yourself out there and live life, because it life is long, but it goes by so fast, and it just I feel like life is just gonna always feel this way, right? It's just gonna fly by. So, um, yeah, I mean, I'm really trying my best, and I hope to whoever's watching that you try your best too, because time, all of this is so precious. Every moment that we experience, we'll never experience that exact moment again, right? So, we got this for 2026. We'll probably have our ups and downs again, right? No doubt, but we got this. We can handle anything that comes our way.